She pulls off her bra, and we all like rush the stage going, yeah! And we're all pulling out money. And, she's got great boobs, and she's up there, and she's showing them, and we're going, yeah! And she's going for her skirt. And I'm serious, as she's going for her skirt, you see her cheeks go, and she moves to the front of the stage. Everybody's going, ah! It was like a horror movie. It was horrible. Horribly embarrassing.
Wow.
Nick, I can't remember, me and somebody else actually helped her off the stage. It became an ugly, ugly moment, but it will forever be captured in my heart.
You remember the bus ride home?
Oh man. All I know is at the end of the night, Deidre and I, my wife, we had to take her off the bus. I had to put her, she had that old car. We had to lay her in the passenger seat of her car, and I had to drive her car to her house and then carry her into her house.
You remember what I did during that time? I had to use a mop.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Jimmy had to clean up the vomit.
Michelle threw up all over the
she
bus.
threw up everywhere.
Oh yeah.
All I remember is her on stage. One of the greatest moments ever. Oh my goodness.
Thanks for bringing that
No
up
problem.
again. Appreciate it.
By the way, Michelle got
$0
that night. I can't understand why she didn't win it. I just can't understand it. But oh well.
That'll be next time.
One, two, three. Yeah, she was a fast machine. She kept the motor clean. She was the best damn woman that I ever seen. She had a side besides telling me no lies, knocking me out with those American thighs, taking off her share. She had me fighting for breath. She told me to come, but I was already there. 'Cause the walls were shaking, the earth was quaking, my mind was aching, and we were baking, and you shook me all night long. Yeah, you shook me all night long. I'm walking double time on the seduction line. She was one of a kind, she just a mine, oh mine. Take another course and take another course and made a meal out of me. And come back for more, have to cool it down to take another round. And now I'm back in the ring to take another swing. 'Cause the walls were a-shaking and the earth was a-quaking and my mind was aching. And we were making, everybody, you shook me all night long. Woo! Yeah, yeah, you shook me all night long. Oh, yeah, you shook me all night long. Yeah, 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 you shook me all night long. Yeah, you shook me. Yeah, you shook me all night long.
I was at a Deja Vu last night. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, the girl who won was pretty good, man.
Wow.
She was, where she was from.
Good morning.
I was at a Deja Vu last night. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, the girl who won was.
I couldn't find my theme song. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I still just got a theme song next. Couldn't get there. I was like, what the hell?
It happened.
There's a bunch of food.
Screams and there's a cat butt in my face. I don't want to get up and face the human race. I take a shower, I take a pee, I drink some coffee, watch some TV. But nothing seems to keep my eyes open. Nothing seems to get my blood flowing. Called up a friend of mine and asked what lights a fire under your behind. He says he spells relief, R-A-Y-L-Y-T-L-E. Have no fear, the gang's all here, so clean out your ears for the morning disaster. They got gas and brass and testes and rock and roll piled up to the rafters. They're really immature and there's no cure, but they'll be your favorite broadcasters. And it's Ray Lytle's morning disaster. And it's Ray Lytle's morning disaster. I took my friend's advice to heart. I bought myself an FM radio. Now every weekday starts with a visit from the morning disaster show. And now I spell relief, R-A-Y-L-Y-T-L-E. Have no fear, the gang's all here, so clean out your ears for the morning disaster. They got gas and breast and testes and rock and roll piled up to the rafters. They're really immature, but there's no cure, but they'll be your favorite podcasters. And it's Ray Lytle's morning disaster. And it's Ray Lytle's
You bet your ass
morning
it's Ray Lytle's morning disaster. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, good morning, everybody. It is Ray Lytle's morning disaster. What's up? What are you guys doing? I see TJ's driving. Where are you, TJ?
St. Louis.
Oh, so you're driving. I was just gonna say you're driving somewhere where it's sunny and you're not that far away.
Yep, it is sunny in St. Louis. A little chilly, 45, but I'll take it.
So you're driving from where? Where are you delivering from?
I've been driving all night from Dallas
Oh, you had to. Why'd you have to do it in one night? What happened there?
because I have a delivery time this morning here, so I didn't really have a choice. I did pull over and get a nap, but it was one of them cases I had to because I was starting to get the head bop thing, and then I noticed like drool was coming down my chin, and then like, okay, it's time to pull over and get some
Well,
sleep.
when did you nap yesterday? Did you get a nap? Did you sleep
I
late
tried.
yesterday or?
I tried to get a nap 5 or 6 different times yesterday, but there's a girl I'm talking to now that actually kind of beats the requirement.
Oh,
She's got her
boy.
own place, her own job, her own life. She's not going to mess up mine. And,
Look at
she
that.
called a couple of times. Hey, what's going on? I'm trying to sleep. I got to drive all night tonight.
But then she stayed and talked. But did she talk to you?
Yeah, I got up anyway, She's better looking than me. I might as well talk to her, right?
Well, that's what I mean. You start talking to you start talking to a girl now. You gave up your sleep.
Yeah, but you know what? She interests me with the conversation, so it makes me get up.
You were more enthralled by conversation from a suitor than
Yeah.
you were from sleep.
You were there at one point in your life.
I'm saying that means something. I know that, like, I would rather, when I met my wife, I'd rather talk to her than sleep. She's one of the only ones. I have to say. I have to say. I kept my sleep was pretty important to me. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, I love my sleep, but yeah,
Well-
I'll get up and talk to her.
Well, look at you. Mhm. Oh, good. That's a good sign for you, I guess.
We'll see how it unfolds.
I will keep track of your love life, unless it spirals. I try to lay off of any of your spiraling love life, but
Oh, see, I figured you were going to try to put the money line down. How long is this one going to last?
I have no idea about any of that stuff. I always hope for the best. That's all I know. I will hope for the best. We'll see what happens. There you go. It is a Thursday. This is the last free show of the week.
Man, this week has flown.
It has. Today's my big vaccine day.
Yeah, you're getting that done, huh?
Yeah. Kind of excited. My wife got hers yesterday. Right?
Man, so I got shoved out of line by you. Good job.
My wife had no problem with hers. She said, quote, this is her quote. She goes, yeah, it's just like the flu shot. She
Well,
said,
that ain't too bad then.
she said it was just like the flu shot. Even her arm wasn't swelled up or anything. Like I heard so many people were concentrating on the bad things that could happen. I think when Nick got his, he said there's nothing wrong. My wife, same way. She got the shot. She's fine.
No side effects.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the sore arm, and that happened, and that showed up like 3 hours after I got the shot,
Yeah.
and it was just like it was tender.
I asked my wife, I said, how's your arm feeling? She goes, fine.
Yeah.
I said, no effects. She goes, it's less than the flu shot. I don't know.
Yeah, essentially.
So I get mine today.
If you want to compare this disease to the flu, it's basically in the shot. It's just like getting a flu shot.
That's what my mother said too. My mother said, she goes, that's just like my flu shot. She said, that's exactly what it was like. Yeah. And John is in the chat room saying, he said he had his second shot 3 weeks ago and he never had a problem with either one.
See, that's where I think that's where the issue comes. Is I think that second shot may have some side effects on it.
Well, Marvin got his problems with the second shot, right, TJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one that hit him, was the second one.
Yeah.
But doctors are saying that you may have had asymptomatic COVID if you're having certain kind of reactions to the second shot.
Oh. Marvin seems like a COVID carrier. By the way, Kevin's in the chat room saying, TJ, because you're a smoker, you actually now qualify.
Yep.
TJ qualified a month ago because he hauls food.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been qualified for a long time. The only person who's been delaying is TJ.
I've got to call into my doctor. I've been proactive about it.
They say that you qualify because you smoke.
But like I said, I'm going through the VA because that's where my doctor's at. So
yeah, but you shouldn't have to go through your doctor. Go through go through your county public health.
Just tell the county. They'll be like, "Oh, you're a veteran. Come on in."
Yeah.
Unless you're delaying.
I'm gonna call down to the Orr building and see if I can get in there.
Unless you're delaying because the election was rigged.
Oh, today's inauguration day.
Today's what is it? I'm sorry. What is
today's inauguration day?
Oh, are they?
It's March 4th.
Is today when the QAnon believers?
This is where we follow the plan.
Oh, this is when Trump becomes president, according to the QAnon people. Oh,
let's get the parades going.
By the way, Brent's in the chat room saying the first shot was the flu shot hurt way worse. The second shot wiped him out tired. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I may have to call out on that Monday afterwards.
Well,
just to be on the safe side.
I'll tell you, I hear that a lot of people think that all these so-called reactions are bullshit. They say there's very simple reactions. This is what I'm hearing. So we'll see. I get mine today.
It probably is, but this is new.
Yeah, it is. It's all new.
All this is brand new. So to say like, oh, it's not a big deal or you're overreacting is bullshit.
Yeah. Never gone through it before.
Yeah.
Oh well. We'll see what's going on. My wife though is fine. She was tired, but yet she's always tired. On a
My body
Wednesday
has been
night, you know.
upgraded to Windows 10. I'm fine.
By the way, so today is the day that the QAnon believers think.
Yep. March 4th.
Does we have any QAnon believers in the chat room or anybody that can? Do we have any QAnon?
Did you get your party favors?
No, are they? Yeah. Who are the QAnon bullshit believers? Anybody believe in this? Please give me a call and explain to me what's supposed to happen. The 815-414-2125. I'd love to hear how it's supposed to go down. Today's the day, huh? Oh. I'll be damned.
Lots of pomp and circumstance today.
Mm-hmm. Q's a guy? Q's a person, right? That they all
Yes.
believe is.
That's what it's. Yes.
I just don't get it.
I still stand by. I think Q is a character on Star Trek.
Well, that too.
Is that what he's named after?
No, probably, maybe. I wouldn't doubt it.
I'll be damned. Yeah. Who knows? All I know is that today's the day. Nick was saying today's the day that they believe. I'm sure they've already covered their ass. You know what I mean? Because they keep naming these days and they make up bullshit as to when the next day is going to be.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's like
mean?
that. It's like the Mayan calendar.
Yeah,
when
the end of the world
is.
people who keep saying, "Oh, well, it turns out we read the
We did the math wrong.
You did the math wrong. Yeah, the actual date's supposed to be blah blah blah," and they just make the stuff up just to, strike fear into people.
The problem was this was supposed to be a leap year, but the government
Yeah.
covered that up. So it was supposed to be
Yeah.
on February 29th, but it didn't happen on February 29th, so we had to move it up to March 4th.
I'll be damned. Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Mom,
Oh,
where's my
well.
yoo-hoo?
So today's the day the QAnon people believe that somehow Trump is going to become
President.
president again.
The real president. Again.
I don't know how he's going to become president again.
My question
Brett-
is why if he's supposed to be president on this day, why didn't that happen 4 years ago?
Brent is saying all he knows is that March 4th is the original election day before it was moved to January 20th. There are some in QAnon saying that today will be the day Trump gets the presidency back. There's no idea how.
What, he's gonna run up there and hit Biden across the back of the head with a steel chair.
I don't know. I want to see how
come out to Stone Cold Steve Austin's
it
theme
seems.
music.
The people who follow that stuff, they don't seem to really.
They don't think it out.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a lot of thought into it. It's more like they hear the headline and go, "Yeah, that's what's going to happen," but they don't really think it out to like, how does it make sense that this would happen? It makes no sense. I think it's just bullshit. It's just they do to fire up crazy people. That's what it seems like to me. But oh well.
You know what makes me nervous about that, Ray?
What?
There seem to be plenty of crazy people to fire up.
Yeah. Well, yes, there are. I went to the doctor yesterday. I had to go to the doctor. And Nick, I was fasting. The fastings would cause my problems before. So I started eating.
You extremely fasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I started eating fruit for breakfast. I'm eating grapes right now. All right. And then for lunch I have, like, my wife made chicken thighs this week. Okay. And like she heats up a chicken thigh. And then I get a salad with it. And I'm telling you, That has been the best lunch. It's just
Yeah.
just a chicken thigh. It's heated up, reheated. And I don't know how she heats it up. I don't know what she does, but it's just a chicken thigh. And then I have a salad, right? And then I have like a banana for like snack. And then I'll have like dinner, which could be
That's
who
how you
knows?
should be doing.
So that's so I feel like I've been eating a lot, right? I lost weight yesterday.
Congratulations. Good
They
job.
weighed me and I actually lost weight. And I was afraid. I was like, okay, I'm eating normal again. I'm going to put all this weight on. No, I didn't. I didn't put any weight on. I lost weight. So
How do you feel?
I feel good. No, I'm feel
There you go.
good. Hello, you're on the Morning Disaster. Is this a QAnon believer?
Possibly. I am, and goddamn, I just had to get on here and just listen exactly what you eat and all this. And I'm just very impressed by it all.
Thank you.
You want to hear what I ate this morning?
No,
She left.
how are you?
She's gone.
Someone had a
now.
donut.
How are you? Hey, Marvin, are you allowed to see? You've got your 2 vaccines out of the way. Are you
Basically,
allowed?
I'm not still in. I can't. I still have to mask and be 6 feet away. and
Okay,
all
but
that.
wait a minute. If you say a woman that you know, say that she's also had her vaccines.
Yeah, then it'd be party town.
You could hook up with her, right?
Yeah,
You just
All
show
right.
each other your cards.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Except all
Hey,
those-
TJ, you out there driving that big truck?
Well, of course I am. You know that.
Oh, hot damn! I wish I had the balls to do that. I can't even drive a car now.
how come you're not,
Legal.
Marvin? How come you're not on camera?
Well, Ray, I'm so glad you asked me that question. I'm not even back in the what is it? The little elite group thing.
You're in there.
I'm not
I put you in
I
there.
couldn't find the duck.
I put you in there.
Where at? Where do I look?
Just go into the Morning Disaster. Yeah, your pictures. Nick, am I
Well, my
crazy?
pictures are there. I don't see nothing. I don't see the duck.
Hold on.
He's in there,
So
right?
I gotta call in like a valuable listener and stuff.
Well, I'm-
Long time listener, many time caller.
You're in.
If I only had a nickel.
Yeah, you're in. Here's the. I'm putting you in again. I'm re-adding you again.
He's not in the member group, but he
Right.
may have not accepted it.
You got to accept it, Marvin.
Well, where do I see it to accept it? I know I'm interrupting everything. And, I always, rode the short bus to school and everything, and it's just not really easy for me, right?
I mean, granted, all these people that are all the people that are in it have been added by Jason. So
Yeah.
Hello, Nick. How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
So there was.
I'm having an off day, actually.
Yeah.
Glad you asked, though.
So there was.
No, I didn't mean to say asshole. I said glad you asked, though.
No, I just.
I have 11 teeth, and it's hard to talk.
I just added you. You should be getting something in Facebook now, and you have to accept it. You have to accept it.
Well, I've tried to accept it, Ray, and it's just I'm in denial, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are
So if
unbelievable.
I hang up, because I will call you back, you realize that.
Yes.
I accept on Facebook, right?
Yeah, I just sent you. I literally just added you again to the group. You're
I'm
added.
afraid to touch anything now. Everything blows up in my face like Wile E. Coyote.
And you should be able to, you just get right in.
Well, I don't have any clothes on. Is that okay? I'm sitting at a table.
I'm actually sending it, and I'm sending it to your personal
That was a question, right?
Facebook now too. Well, just don't be naked on the air, and it's fine,
Well, I'm sitting at a table. I got my little hernia band on.
Yeah. Well, just don't show your junk, and we're fine. So you're not laying in bed today? I figured you'd be laying in bed.
Well, I did finally get out of bed and eat, and then I got groggy, and then I got all charged up. I thought I'd call in and see what was going on, and I wanted to let you know I didn't see the duck, and I was not in the group. How would I unblock Nick?
I don't know how you blocked anyone. All I know is you're in the group. And you have.
And I go to Facebook and it'll say.
You have an invite, yes.
You'll have the naturally on the little circle there. You got Sean Ray. I'm Sean Belen. A whole half of that where you could have cut that out and you could have put a glamour pic of me above Sean Belen. But fuck that. We're not going to do that. I'm much too busy.
How come in your mind you always think there's some kind of conspiracy against you? Why do you think that?
Well, it's like this, Ray.
Yeah.
Say there's a cool bucket of water and a handle to dip, and you're dying of thirst, and you reach in that bucket to get the handle, and a rattlesnake bites you, and that happens 30 days in a row, then you start thinking.
I have no idea what you're getting at. None.
It's a spiritual analogy of a person's trust issues. So yeah, I know that doesn't click with you. I don't know what you believe in or anything like that.
I don't believe in rattlesnakes biting me. I'll tell you that.
It's an analogy, Ray.
Well,
you've never been in therapy, have you?
No, I probably should have. No.
Yeah. Well, I've been. All you got to do is like ask me stuff,
Right.
Like when you walk in the room, do you feel like you have like a big horn between your eyes sticking out?
No.
And everybody's laughing at you and stuff. You don't feel that?
No.
You don't feel that big hot burn right in the center of your stomach?
No.
Oh, well, you're perfect then, right? You're okay. Give you a clean bill of mental health.
What? Is it just me, or does he sound angry at the thought that someone else might be okay?
Sounds a little bitter.
Well,
yeah, he's
you're in
just a little
denial, and denial is like a comfortable blanket.
I'm just saying that you sound.
And I'm tugging at it.
You sound angry that I don't have a problem.
No, that does not make me angry. What makes me angry is you think you're okay.
Well, but I feel okay. I know I'm not okay. It's just,
Now we're getting somewhere, Ray. Get out a pamphlet and a paper, and as soon as you get out of bed, jot down the first thing that's on your mind. And then after about a month, you can start to analyze what the hell's going on in your brain.
All I know is I lost weight yesterday. I feel
Oh,
good.
that's wonderful.
Yeah. And I was telling the
How
story.
much?
I was telling my friends,
Can you share?
Nick and TJ all about it. And that's
Yeah,
what I was
that's what I
doing.
wanted to get in here and find out about your weight loss and stuff.
No, that's not what you
I
said.
shit,
You
I
said,
shit 5 pounds this morning.
all I know is that you said, I got to hear what Ray was eating, and I figured, oh, well. And you made a comment about me telling my story about how I'm eating more, but yet losing weight, which is
I thought if I would call in and
Right.
talk to you, maybe I would not go down there and slap the shit out of somebody because I took my creatine, my glutamine, my L-arginine, and all that other stuff, and I'm starting to supercharge.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
I don't either. Now, if you could bear with me, I just have one more question, Ray. And no, I'm not going to do the funny little thing and hang up when you go, what?
What?
I want to know where I need to go to get in the group and get on the show.
All right. So here you go. Listen close.
I think you need to send it directly to him, not through the group chat, because he's not showing up on the group chat.
I did. I sent.
I think I'm
You said two?
permanently blocked because I'm,
I sent him.
well, testy.
I sent it to him directly. So check your mail.
My
Now
mail.
listen. Now check your messages for you personally. Now listen. Here's the other thing. When you get on camera,
Get my headache.
you're gonna start saying, "Can anybody hear me? Can you guys hear me?"
Oh, yeah. Nick will say no. And, man, let's beat that dead pony to death. We've done that.
When he says
And
no,
I didn't think it was very fucking funny.
but
I said no. We can hear you. I said
when
we can hear
ask
you.
him, he can hear you, and he says no.
very confusing.
Obviously, he can hear you.
It's hard to process what you guys.
When we say, if he says no or we say no, that means we can hear you. Why would we say? Why would we just randomly say no if we couldn't hear you?
Well, I think you're all. Well, I have no idea.
So, there you go.
So I'm going to go on Facebook and or Messenger, and it
Yes.
should be me with no picture, right?
Messenger will have a well, when you get on, there'll be a picture of whatever your camera's looking at. But
Do I have a picture in the circle yet, or do you not trust me? Oh, we'll get pissed off and run off again.
what circle is he talking about?
He's talking about the messenger bubble.
The circle with the pictures of the people.
It
We got
depends
you
on what
and-
picture you put in. It depends on what
better
picture you
have.
put in.
And then Sean Billent and that ridiculous St. Louis Blues
Oh, I don't
T-shirt.
I don't know. All I know is you should be fine.
Look for a message from Ray. Open
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Click the link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow the
AO
directions.
Messenger and click it.
Yeah. It's all you do, and you'll be on with us.
All right. Oh, I just have one more question, right?
Yes. Here's where he hangs up.
There you go.
Is
Do
he
I
gonna
do
hang up?
Do I do it again?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
When he asks if you can hear, say
Say
no.
no. Okay. Just making sure.
He should be able to.
I
figure
don't
that out.
want to be. I don't want to beat a joke to death, but it's fun.
Well, I was going to say, Marvin, you should be happy. You brought Nick a whole lot of pleasure and joy by hanging up when he
I know it was.
Marvin brings me. I don't even know why. Marvin has always, for the entire time that I've known him, Marvin just brings me joy. He brings me happiness. And a lot of it is just the shit that doesn't register with him. It just brings me joy. And I don't know how he stretches to getting angry over any of this stuff, but it's crazy. Hey, by the way, They're also giving. I'm not the first one that's getting a vaccine shot today.
Oh,
The great apes at the San Diego Zoo are also getting their COVID vaccines.
Well, congratulations to them.
Yeah, they're the great apes at the zoo are getting vaccines before TJ. Just-
again, somebody has to haul the food.
Oh, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I gotta keep the trucking gear. Uh-oh.
All right. A couple of questions that I got to ask. A Japanese billionaire bought the rights to SpaceX's first flight to the moon in 2023. Has anybody heard about this yet?
Nope.
All right. His name is Yusaka Maezawa or Maezawa. Yusaka Maezawa bought the rights to the first passenger trip to the moon. All right. He bought it in 2018. The trip is supposed to take place in 2023. And they have now scheduled the flight for early 2023. It's 3 days to get to the moon, loop behind the moon, and then it'll be 3 days to get back home from the moon. All right. So Maezawa has asked all his friends and whatever personal friends he has, and he's got no one. He's got no one that wants to go with him. All right. So now he
God
is.
Damn it.
I can see Marvin. I see Marvin.
We
All
still
right.
see Marvin.
Yeah. I just see the top of his head.
Yeah, no, you can't because I can't see you. You and
Hi,
hear
Marvin.
me.
No, we can hear you.
Get a headache, Ray.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. So anyway, this guy.
I never can think of anybody's damn name.
Yeah. We can hear. I hear him
It's
just
not
fine.
TJ. I know him. And it's not Ray. I heard Nick. It says default. What do I
You're
hit
on.
now?
We hear you fine.
You're on now,
Yeah, we hear you.
loud and clear.
Now it says Peter Piper pecked the pick of peppers.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, but
Gotta
I
practice
can't
his
see
dialect.
you. I can hear. Just like it. You did this on purpose, didn't you?
I did nothing. Oh, now he's gone. I didn't do anything. I did nothing. And now he's gone. He was on, and now he left. By the way, I had my shirt was rolling up. The bottom of my shirt, my stomach was hanging out. All right, let me get back to this the story about the moon. Okay.
The guy has no friends.
Yes, the guy had no friends.
What do you think? There was like going to be a party that he was going to be doing while
I
in
don't
space?
know. I don't know. But here's what he's doing now. Now he is going out saying, if anyone wants to go with him, you're you're invited.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wants All he wants is you
I'm
to
gonna clear my
apply
calendar.
for it.
Oh, I have to apply for it? Well, never mind.
He wants you to go to his website, dearmoon.earth.
Dearmoon.earth?
Dear Moon, DEARMOON.earth.
What the fuck?
And
That sounds like
apply
very,
for it.
very bad adult film.
Yeah. And he's going to pick 8 people. You know, he wants to pick 8 people to go with him. There you go.
Ray, I just had a thought.
Because the guy's got a bunch of money, but I don't think he has friends. This is what he says. He says he's looking for 2 main things in the people he chooses: people who want to push the envelope to make a better society, and people who are willing to support others.
No, it's people who want to party in a spaceship and go around the
Yeah.
moon.
Is this some kind of weird sexual thing?
Oh, yeah, probably. That too.
Or is he just looking for people to hunt when he's in space? I don't know. I don't know what these rich people are up to.
I just had a great thought. Can we enter Sean to go?
I'm sure there's some type of physical requirements that you know.
I don't
Or
think he'd make it back.
is he
You just lie on the application.
Or yeah, what how's he going to pick these people? So he says these people go to his website, dearmoon.earth. All right. You go to dearmoon.earth and you apply, and he'll pick people to go into space with him. So my question is, would anybody want to do this?
I would do it if there weren't any restrictions.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
I would not.
It doesn't say what you have to go. Marvin, you would not want to go?
Yeah, it depends.
Marvin didn't do so hot. With a
No, I don't
helicopter.
like heights.
You really see him going to the moon?
I'll tell you something. I don't mind heights. My problem
Yeah,
is
Ray, that's
cramp-
just funnier than hell, wasn't it? I almost
No, my-
died.
my problem is
People
cramped in
roll.
spaces. So that would be my problem. The cramped in space.
But
would
you're
be-
going in
Getting into the
space.
spaceship, yeah.
I know, but you're in the spaceship. That's what's cramped
Yeah.
in. I know
Don't,
space is
don't,
cramped.
don't matter. You're going to space. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You should be
No, I
like,
think
yeah,
it's
I would like to
cool.
go.
Yeah. All I know is that they want people to
I think
send in
Nick,
if
you
they want to
should
go.
go.
You should send it in, Nick.
I'll look up the restrictions. If there's no restrictions, I'll apply. Also, if it doesn't cost me anything.
That's the thing. How
I'm
much?
thinking-
does it
If you could
cost?
go in a
Yeah,
spaceship,
am I
who would you take
now
with you?
splitting the cost? Do I have to go Dutch on this thing?
All right, here's
Well,
the
you wouldn't
questions.
be going with Sean.
Here's the questions they asked. They asked your name, middle
Yeah.
name, last name, your country,
Okay.
your email address, your profile picture, because he wants to see if you're hot, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
And then they want to know your
How
social
fast I can
media.
run in space?
So there is no weight or anything. They're not asking any of that.
They're looking for my social status instead.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going.
Well, you were
I'd be
Nick
better.
Talk.
I'd be better off putting in my weight and height.
You're Nick Talk _. I think they're looking for hot,
Yeah,
for big-breasted women.
girls gone
I
wild
would
in
be-
space.
How do we know this isn't some kind of scam for him to get ladies?
Oh, all of a sudden I show up and there's a Brazzers butt blast sitting there.
I mean, who knows what kind of things going on here? Yusaka's looking for 8 random people, is what he says.
Random people.
I don't think he wants
8
random.
random
I think there are certain
beautiful
specific,
biddies.
There are certain specific things he's looking for.
I mean, I've got boobs, but not the boobs he wants.
Well, there you go.
I don't mind space. I just don't like cramped in spaces. I think if the ship was bigger, I'd be cool to go. It feels like you're riding to the moon in a MRI machine. I don't know how exciting that would be.
I'd do it.
Also, where do you pee? Where do you poo? Where's
they have toilets, Ray.
Oh,
I'm sure you'd be okay there.
are they cramped?
Probably. Kind of like an airliner.
How do you poop? In all seriousness, how do you take a poop in 0 gravity?
You probably have to strap yourself down.
Seatbelt to take a poop.
Yep.
I don't know. Seems like a lot of work.
So you would turn it down because there's work.
No, I'm just saying that, I'd want the bathroom to be easier. That's all I'm saying. What if you got to poop upside down? Could you poop
That'd be
upside?
funny.
Could you poop upside down, Nick?
Well, if I'm in 0 gravity, I would have, and the urge had to, and that's the only way I could. Yeah, I think I could do it.
All right, just wondering. Because eventually, I think it's going to be long after we're gone, but eventually man is going to have to leave this planet. We all realize that, right? That's where it's all going. I mean, I would think people would realize that that's the inevitability. And they should come up with a name like that. It should be the massive inevitability of man should be to leave this planet, right? That's where it's all going, because the Earth is part of the Milky Way galaxy. And the inevitability is that this galaxy, so many billion years in the future, is going to collide with the next galaxy. They're going to combine, it'll all blow up. So man has to be, like we always talk about,
or that the sun goes out.
Yeah. Or the sun will go out and will die that way. So the history of man is going to continue, but it won't continue here on Earth. Man will live somewhere else. If any of that makes sense. What you know is kind of heavy for 8:40 in the morning, but it's about time we start learning this stuff. Because at some point we're going to have to leave this planet. Right? Sometimes when I can't sleep, I'll have a dream, or you know what I mean, a daydream or whatever, and we're always in a spaceship and we're traveling to somewhere. I don't know what that means, but I do think about it sometimes, and it's always mankind going somewhere else. I started this one screenplay I was writing. I started it like a dozen years ago, but I never did anything with it. But here's the story, Nick. It's about this guy who is from a poor family, And his job is security. His job is security on this ship that is taking rich people to the new planet. All right? That's his job. Like there's a bunch of here's the story. Tell me if you think this is cool. There's a bunch of wealthy people who each paid so much money to go on this ship. And once they get on the ship, they are put into suspended animation. Okay? Because they have the money for when they get to wherever the new world is. You know, they have the money to live on whatever new world is. Okay. And it's going to take years to get there because, you know, space travel and distance, there's no way to fake that. You know what I mean? You've got to somehow travel it. So what they do is they get workers, and the workers are going to be awake. The workers will be awake during the trip, but they'll be working. And a lot of their work has to do with watching the bodies and watching over bodies and stuff of the people who are traveling to the new world. Okay. So the hero of my story is a guy who does security. And he thinks it's just, you know, waking up every morning and walking around this ship. You know what I mean? Making sure everything is cool. And there's little kids and, you know, families and all this stuff. But everybody that's alive, there's always one thing. They all know they're going to die on that ship because it will take the amount of time it's going to take to get to the new place is longer than the lives of the people that are working on the ship. So your job is to work on the ship, but also to have children so they'll be able to work on the ship to get the new people, you know, to their new world. So the only people that have no worries are the rich people that are in suspended animation, you know. But here's the twist of my story. And this is where I think the story was hard. Somehow, somebody in the suspended animation has caught a virus that is turned them into a zombie. So the rich people that somehow get out of the suspended animation chamber come out as a zombie. And they're literally chasing, you know, the workers on the ship. So the guy's job, the security guy, his job is now to kill the zombies and yet protect all the other sleeping rich people, but also all the people working on the ship, because if the zombies kill everybody on the ship, then they'll never make it to their destination. Does any of that sound cool to you, or what do you think?
Yeah.
Because it got really hard to write, but the concept I thought was good, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. And I thought the whole concept of, you know, of it's going to take a longer trip to get there, you know, I thought was interesting. So that was the story that I came up with, and I came up with it like, over a dozen years ago, and I started writing it, but I've gotten nowhere on it because when the zombies happen, it all goes to hell.
Well, what you need to write is basically the ending, and then work backwards.
Yeah. Well, like Nick said, like Brent says, it's zombies in space. Of course, it's gonna work. It would make a great TV series. It's
Almost
zombies.
sounds like a cross of like Resident Evil and Pitch Black.
It's zombies in space. Yeah.
Are we gonna have like a love story in there too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There'll be the guy, the security guy will get, the security
now once the pods open,
yeah. Well, I'm not. That's why I couldn't figure out how the pod opened.
the person is zombified already.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Or
Zombie.
hasn't shown symptoms, but that's when
Yeah, he's a
the
zombie.
chaos begins. Okay.
He's a zombie when somehow the thing opens, and then the fear is. He's gonna get everyone else zombified. Yeah. So it's pretty weird. The guy has to somehow try to kill the zombies. And the whole thing is everybody thinks it's one zombie, but then eventually it becomes more zombies. And that's when I added all the other people. Because it wasn't scary enough with just the zombies chasing one guy. I had to have the zombies chasing children too. And then I was like, well, it makes sense. It would make sense because that they would have children, because children would. And then I started getting caught up in all that stuff. I started getting caught up in how, society is, and trying to make stories in my futuristic sci-fi story that are linked back to how society really is, with rich people getting the advantage and poor people having to do so. You know what I mean? I started thinking that they literally would have to have people who are brought to life just to serve the ship in order to keep the rich people, to let them have a good flight. So I started focusing on all that stuff. But at some point, the zombies, I had to get back to the zombies, and, I couldn't do anything with it. So that was the big story that I had. The zombies in space. Yep, there you go. And then I got to be too old to be the security guard. So it's not me that I'm writing about as the hero anymore. It's somebody else. Yeah. Oh, well. So there you go. But I have, I had no idea. However, I did have one cool scene. Was somehow the ship has got gravity, okay? But it's because there's two big pieces of it that are somehow tied together, and the thing spins, you know what I mean? But the big tube that connects them doesn't have gravity in it. And so I did have a thing where the guy's being chased by the zombie, and he somehow gets into the tube and lets the lack of gravity, push him around, or push him up to the other tube. That was kind of cool. but I needed more, and it's taken years to do this, and my mind just doesn't work that way, I guess. So I just want to know if anybody else thought it was fine, and I kept thinking, well, maybe some point, the guy would have to open a tube of a rich person, and then the rich person would be brought to life, or would be brought out of suspended animation. But then he'll find out that he paid all this money, like all of this money, to go on this flight, and he's not going to make it now. And how pissed off would he be, at being that, when the other rich people are literally just going to sleep the whole trip. And this guy paid all the money, and yet he's not going to sleep. He's actually, going to have to be with, working for his trip. So there was a lot of cool stuff that I had found, but I couldn't go anywhere else with it. So, but anybody has any ideas for that story, you just let me know. So there you go. That's what I came up with. And sometimes when I can't sleep at night, I'll start thinking about that, and for some reason it comforts me and I fall asleep. DC says I should make it a rich woman and the love interest. Yeah, maybe the love interest is a woman that was in suspended animation. But then the woman would imagine how pissed off the woman would be if you have to tell her that if you had to bring her out of suspended animation, she'd probably be kind of upset,
Hello?
Yeah. I imagine that wouldn't be good. Oh, well.
What was that?
It was not meant to be a camp. No, Tyler's asking if it was meant to be a comedy. No, it wasn't meant to be a comedy. It was meant to be, it was meant to be, it was meant to be, an action adventure sci-fi movie, not a comedy. How dare you think of me as a comedy writer? Oh, how dare you?
Oh, really? Come on.
Yeah. But you still want to go to space, Nick. None of this is making you.
Nope, I'll still go.
None of this is making.
I'm not afraid of
you,
zombies.
All right.
Space zombies.
Let me ask this then. You talked about Fruity Pebbles coffee creamer.
Drinking it right now with my coffee.
Oh, and it's good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel about? I wonder who this is. Hi, you're on the Morning Disaster.
My name is Marvin. I'll just listen.
By the way, I saw you try to join the show like 6 times.
And you were on every single time.
Yeah, every time you were on. You do realize you were on, right?
I know.
Yes, you were on.
I didn't see anything. You were speaking broken Spanish or something.
I wasn't speaking Spanish. I was speaking English.
Yeah, and I couldn't. It sounded like it, but I just give up. I'm just here to listen. I just want to listen, right?
You were on. You were on. We could hear you. You could hear. I don't understand why. I mean, you do. You do TJ when you're on TJ's show. TJ, do you ever have problems with him? No.
Once in a while. And it's just trying to adjust his settings. I'm like, Marvin, you're fine. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep getting. I'll hit that one button, man. It takes me to the Twilight Zone. I just really can't take it anymore.
I think this is my theory. I think Marvin likes being on the phone.
Can you just call me?
Because then he could lay in bed and broadcast. And if that's it, that's fine. But I think that's what it is. I think he just wants to lay in bed and broadcast.
I really think I am in the twilight zone.
I just kept waiting for Marvin to go, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me?"
You know how much guts it takes me to get out of bed in the morning,
I don't know.
and then go through this complicated, stuff that you guys have, you're automatically, how to.
3
hook
out
it
of the
up
5
and
of us
all
have
this.
figured it out.
Yes. Everybody else figures it out.
Yeah. Well, that's
And TJ's working while doing. TJ's been driving and unloading or whatever, and he's figured it out.
yeah. If I drove a semi like 5 miles, they would have to put me in a straight jacket.
By the way, I want to go to a couple questions that come up in the chat room.
Okay, sure.
People are wondering, they're freaking out when they find out we're on YouTube.
We are. How do you get on YouTube?
Well, we're on both. We've been on both since we started the new streamer. We're connected to both.
Oh yeah, we have listeners, and TJ looked it up. Where was it, TJ?
Oh, that
We're
was on Mayhem, man, and I was going off of Facebook. That's what I've got. But there's listeners all over the world.
Yeah, we're connected. We're connected
Oh.
on Facebook, and we're connected on YouTube.
Oh,
The
they
show's
go,
live on both. The show's
they seem to have a good show, but they have this dumb jackass that never can get on with them.
yeah.
So now I'm a world jackass outside of
You're global.
Central Seminole.
You're a global jackass. But
You said it. You said it, not me, right?
I'm saying that we're live on both things, and we're gonna go live. We're trying to get on Twitch and
Twitch,
another
Oh, my God.
streaming service. So yeah, we're on a couple.
You don't have to
different
do a
things.
thing.
Yeah, Marvin, there's nothing.
Play there
There's
like a
nothing you
wet
have to do,
work
Marvin. There's nothing you have to do, but provide comedy.
Well, that's what you said about this damn duck thing. Oh, it's going to be so much easier,
It
Marvin.
literally is. You click a button and you're good to go.
Yeah, I click a button and it says this page uses too much memory, so Chrome removes some content. And then my little clock up there that ticks the seconds and the minutes stops.
All right.
You need a new
You
phone.
guys stop.
Yeah, you need a modern phone.
I have a modern phone. It's a GoNet or whatever they call it, Android.
I'll tell you.
For a minute, I thought he was going to say it was a GoNet phone.
I did, but I cut it
just,
off.
my phone works just fine.
Well, that's a swell.
I'm just saying I don't have to be on the phone.
Yeah, I can listen.
But if I had to, I could be on it. That's all I'm saying. All right, we are.
Listen, Ray. I'm here to listen and be supportive.
So yes, we are broadcasting on both Facebook and YouTube. But it's because
Facebook and YouTube.
if you're on if you're watching us on our phone app, like for example, the Morning Disaster Network phone app is available on Apple and Android. Okay.
Yes, I have Android.
And you can, if you download that app, it gives you the choice of how you get the show. It'll say listen live or watch video. And so now you could click on video and watch us live with the YouTube feed. So there you go. And that's our app, which is sponsored by Recon Techs. All right.
And maybe they can help me. You can't see what I'm doing now, right?
No one can see you, Marvin.
Oh, good.
I don't think I want to know.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
no one wants to know what you're doing.
Nope. Don't want to know.
We know that you're naked, except for your.
Appearing naked.
By the way, did anybody else catch it? He
on
said.
radio
he
is
said-
hardly what I would call talent.
He said. He said earlier that he's naked except for his hernia strap.
Well, which it's it's about a foot. It's about a foot high.
That basically
Covered.
goes around your abdomen to hold in your hernias.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, you're naked.
No, I have. No, I'm not completely naked. I have my underwear on.
Well, all right. Well, then you're not completely naked.
No, I lied, Ray. I'm a liar. Go ahead and tell the world I'm a liar.
I don't need
I'm
to
a
tell the world
jackass.
anything.
I can't get on the.
I don't need to tell the world anything.
I can't. No, they already know that, don't they, Ray? That's what you meant. That's your underlying issue.
I was just talking about people
Ray,
who
you think you're slick, but you
I
ain't.
was talking about people who might want to go around the moon with some rich Japanese guy, and now I want to talk about cereal.
Oh, okay.
So, Nick, you thought your Fruity Pebbles coffee creamer was good.
Mhm.
My mon frere.
Bring it on.
You don't know what you're missing.
Uh-oh.
I
There's
just had a lost donut thought.
there's now pizza.
No.
Pizza.
Nope. No.
There's now
No.
pizza
No.
made
This is not
with
good.
Fruit Loops. There's now pizza made with Fruit Loops.
I retract my previous statement.
And and people say it's fantastic.
What's the sauce? Is it a tomato-based sauce? Is it like,
It
or is
doesn't
this
look-
something else?
I'm going to show you a
Oh,
picture of it.
it's, white sauce.
It doesn't look tomato based.
Let's see here.
I'm going to let me try to share this so you can see it
Fruit Loops pizza. It's the first thing that pops up on Google.
and tell me if you think if it looks appealing.
Of course, it's from Iowa.
Yeah.
Well,
You're looking at the right thing then. Here we go.
Yeah, it looks like
Here's
it's white
your-
chocolate. It's covered in white chocolate with. Fruit
There's your
Loops.
Fruit Loops pizza. Mmm.
I will eat a slice of that just to try it.
I won't.
So you will eat it.
I will try it,
There you go.
but I'd have to
Yeah, man, we're-
I'd actually have to go to Iowa. But actually, I probably could make it myself.
So there you go, Nick. Fruit
That
Loops
looks like
pizza.
a diabetic coma.
I will look into this and see if I can make it at home.
Tyler says it's covered in diabetes and heart failure.
Yeah,
Wilford Brimley will rise from the grave and smack it out of my hands before I get it into my mouth.
But you're saying that you would definitely
I would
You
try
would
it. Yes.
definitely try. a
Yes,
piece
I
of it.
would. The fat kid in me
That's
says
great.
you need to at least try a piece.
He likes it.
I would try. I think I would try a piece of it. Right?
Hold on, I'll be back.
I would try.
I would not.
I would try a piece of. You would not eat a piece of Fruit Loops pizza, Marvin?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't get on a spaceship with a rich Oriental person.
I think. By the way, I think Oriental's worse than Japanese. I think
Well, I
it's
wasn't-
it's
I
okay
was
for you to
gonna
say a
Use
rich
the
Japanese.
shortened version, but
It's okay if you say rich Japanese person. That's fine. I think Oriental
it's like
is the more offensive of the
Tiger
two.
Woods being rich Japanese.
Well, it's okay to go by a person's ethnicity or like where they're from.
Oh,
Like to
I
say
came from bipolar white trash. So how do you say that?
what state is that? Like what
What's it?
state are you from?
Illinois.
Okay, then you're from Illinois.
Oh, so that'd be.
Yeah.
I'm an apple knocker.
Just say you're from Illinois.
Oh, from Illinois.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the.
By the way, you were gonna say a rich Japanese, right? Or were,
Yes, of course. I was going to say the whole word Japanese. Yeah.
because now there's a debate.
Not to abbreviate.
There's a debate that Pete has a debate in the chat room where he's saying you weren't gonna say that. You were gonna say that you were gonna say something else.
No, I didn't wish to imply anything other than Japanese.
All right. You were gonna shorten.
And you know how I feel about tipping certain, types of food that come, delivered.
Yes.
Some of them I do not tip.
Who do you not tip?
The world is listening, Ray.
I have absolutely no idea what you're getting at. All I know is it.
I'm not going to say it.
But I'm saying you had in your head, you're like, you can tell, oh, what's wrong? Is saying Japanese wrong? And then you chose to say Oriental. And I'm telling you,
Oriental's worse?
yeah, Oriental, of course it's worse. Yeah.
I had no idea.
It's fine to say Japanese. It's where you're from.
I'm from Illinois.
Yeah, it's fine.
I can say Japanese. Okay.
Well, you say, I mean, if a person's from Africa, you say they're African.
Oh, okay. I got you.
That's where they're from.
And where was Negrodamus from?
I'm sorry. Who?
Negrodamus.
Who's Negrodamus? I've
He's
never.
that,
I've
I
never
entered
heard
in at the wrong time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I came back in at the wrong word.
Yeah, on the east side of Rome.
I've never heard of
And he-
Negrodamus.
And he predicted all this stuff that's
Am
going on.
I on the same show?
Negrodamus.
The man who predicted stuff was not Negrodamus. His name
What was he?
His name was Nostradamus.
Japanese?
Nostradamus.
His name was Nostradamus. That was his name.
Nostradamus.
Yeah,
Oh, I
his
beg
name-
your pardon.
His name
I
was not.
beg your pardon. Nostradamus. I got to write that down. Well, I've just got that other name.
You need to practice saying that for like a week.
Yeah.
Nostradamus.
His name was not Negrodamus.
Well,
Or any other derivative of that word.
Damn.
well, we got something straightened out.
God.
Although I'm looking at a blank phone, but I can't, listen and, interject it.
Because you're on the phone with us now. You're not on the chat. You didn't want to get on the camera. You're just on the phone.
I
with
just
us.
left and came back on with no issue.
Yeah.
Well, you probably have a decent phone. Mine's got a.
Well, that's why I told you is that
crank.
you needed a new phone.
Yeah.
And then you try to defend
It
it.
is a new phone.
He has a crap phone. It's probably some kind of
Walmart track phone.
a phone that he closes. It's
Flip
probably-
phone.
Not Japanese.
He probably closes it and opens it. That's all I'm saying.
No, I got rid of that one, Ray.
Does it have the
Gotta
words
open
jitter and bug in
myself
it?
into electronic.
It's the who knows what kind of phone it is. I would hate to see that phone.
I hate to think what my blood pressure is right now. I'm not even. Oh,
You know that phone is horrible.
I've just got to calm down.
Recon Tech, of course, is the sponsor of our phone app, and everybody who has it, other than Marvin, because I don't know if his phone, I don't know if Marvin's phone can actually receive apps. Does your phone?
I can receive apps. I have YouTube, and I was thinking about putting Pandora, But if I put Pandora on, she takes up all the room.
Well, Pandora is Pandora even a thing anymore?
Yeah, I listen to Pandora every now and then.
Isn't Pandora owned by Sirius now?
I don't know. It might be.
Yeah. By the way,
Oh, I
Brent
don't
says,
know.
here's what Brent says. He says, what stinks about Marvin.
I opened her box and a bunch of bats flew out.
Brent says, what stinks about Marvin being on the phone is it keeps anyone else from calling in.
This is true.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, he's always like that.
Thank you, Brent.
The positive side
Thank you,
to it,
Brent.
though,
Thank you for the information.
Tyler says Marvin does need a laptop. It's exactly what he needs.
At least a Chromebook.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
get a rebuilt laptop from Ray. Make
know,
a few calls.
I had a laptop that I gave to Nikki.
Who?
She obviously isn't using it. So I'm just going to have it.
Just go over there and tear it from our arms.
I'm going to have it, you know. What in the world is that?
Oh, God, no.
I'm gonna send someone over to take the laptop from her. What is it called when somebody gets something from you and you have to take it back?
That's the Indian giver.
All right, so I'm gonna have someone go repo that
Indian giver.
that laptop.
Oh, there I go again. I tell you, the whole world's listening. I'm going to be sniped or something. I can just see it.
I'll have someone repo the laptop from Nikki, and I'll get it tomorrow.
Negro Damas, my ass.
My God.
I'll have
My
someone.
head hurts.
The
I'll
Dave
have someone-
Chappelle.
Now I know why Sean Bullitt drops out.
I'll have someone.
Oh, John Balloon.
I'll have someone repo that laptop, and we'll get it to Marvin. Oh my God.
How do you work a laptop?
Oh, God.
A laptop, that's like going from a bicycle to a Corvette, isn't it?
And then you just turn it on, and that's how you broadcast.
You just turn it on.
Yeah.
Can I get porn on the laptop, Ray?
You certainly can.
Yeah, you can, but you're not supposed to. Oh my God.
It's a big screen,
He's
too.
not.
isn't
He's
it?
not making any racist comments. People are complaining about Marvin's racist.
He had a definite slip of the tongue.
Yeah.
I like what Kathy says. Marvin, leave your phone outside the bathroom. When you go,
Marvin needs to watch his mouth. We have sponsors.
Sound. It's turning me
Yes. Oh God! Just say Marvin is not in the right frame of mind. You have to excuse his use of words he doesn't understand. Did he say something bad? Did I miss
on.
something,
On
Nick?
national TV, I said it by accident.
Did I miss something, Nick?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
He caught himself, but it went out there.
He was getting ready. Marvin,
He did.
Marvin, were you
What
saying
happened?
something bad?
What?
People are commenting on something you said. I missed it. I must have been talking or something.
I did too.
There's a lot of people commenting about.
I missed it too, Ray.
Somebody send me send a private chat. What did he say?
Yeah, what happened?
Because I want to know what he said.
Yeah,
What did I
don't know if
miss?
you do.
Is it bad?
TJ, did you hear it?
I heard it.
Was it bad, TJ?
It was bad.
Oh, just hit the sensor.
There's no censor. I don't know. We're on the internet. What? Oh, let me see the private chat. Hold on. Oh my God. Is that what you said?
No, I didn't.
No.
I don't recall saying anything, right? Like I say, I can get my papers out on page 2, paragraph 3.
Nick, did he say what TJ said? Did he say?
You can't believe a damn word he said.
Hey, now you wait a minute here.
Unbelievable. Let me just say, the views of Marvin do not reflect the thoughts and opinions of the Morning Disaster.
Yeah, you should do a disclaimer because my incapacitabilities.
You are unbelievable. What's wrong
If I
with
get
you?
the early weekend, I'll do a Marvin disclaimer tonight.
Yeah,
Well,
please.
it's been nice working with you guys.
You're unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
All right, let me get to the. So Nick would eat. The Fruit Loop pizza.
That looks diabetes on a crust.
By the way, they're reporting that the United States Capitol is on alert with enhanced security measures after they have received threats today. I'll
Again?
be damned. Yeah, and they blocked it off again. And there's increased security measures today around the U.S. Capitol.
Yeah, I already knew that.
I wonder if that's from what Nick was saying with the QAnon stuff.
Yeah. March 4th.
They say the House has canceled session.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh, my God.
God help us all.
Oh. That's crazy. It's nuts. Now they've closed it down and all kinds of stuff are going on.
You know, I said it when it happened last time. If it happens again, it's still high treason.
They're not going to do it again, right?
I hope not.
Yeah, that would never happen in America.
I mean, here's some of the reports that are going on right now.
I'll turn on TV.
I think that for someone to think that they could come and just break through here at the Capitol, attack the Capitol, you'd have to be pretty crazy and pretty brazen when you consider all of the fencing, much of the Capitol, the entire area continues to be surrounded by this fencing. And then I want to show you something else here, Don. There's Capitol Police. They've been out here, for now months, basically protecting the grounds of the Capitol. But there's also National Guard troops. They continue to be out here. You could see them here behind the fencing with heavily armed weapons. So you think this plot that...
By the way, they're saying that the Department of Homeland Security they have intercepted messaging.
Good evening. It's great to have you with us here in a very
they've intercepted messaging where people are talking about storming the Capitol again today or tomorrow or something.
Oh my God.
Here's the ABC News report. This is crazy.
Good evening. It's great to have you with us here on a very busy Wednesday night. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo coming before the cameras today. His apology, his words, and the fierce reaction tonight. But we're going to begin tonight with that alarming new bulletin that warns of a new threat against the U.S. Capitol, a possible militia plot to storm the Capitol as early as tomorrow. And after what we all witnessed on January 6th, authorities are now taking this intelligence very seriously. Tonight, the Capitol complex still surrounded by fencing topped with razor wires and 5,000 National Guard troops on duty. We've learned the House has now scrapped its session tomorrow after the warning. Police say they're aware of a possible plot by an unidentified militia group on March 4th, which of course is tomorrow. And the warning comes as just today we heard from the commanding general of the D.C. National Guard. He testified that during the attack on the Capitol in January, that he waited 3 hours, 19 minutes before being allowed to send forces in to help fend off the rioters. ABC's Rachel Scott on the Hill tonight with this new threat and authorities who say we must take it seriously.
This is crazy.
I can't believe they're going to try it again.
Yeah.
You people have got to realize your guy lost. Just wait a few more years and vote him in next time or whatever.
The same thing happens every 4 years.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, listen. I was upset when Hillary Clinton lost in 2016. At no point did I say to myself, "Oh, you know what we're going to do is storm the Capitol." Here's what I said when she lost. I went, "Oh shit. The Democrats have to get their shit together so we can vote for somebody different in 2020."
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what happens.
Like Michelle Obama.
But I'm saying that in 2016, that's what I did. I didn't jump up down and cry and bitch and go storm the Capitol.
Well, and you also said we're going to give this guy a chance. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, and I did say, who knows? Maybe the guy that won the vote might do something good. I know I was totally wrong on that, but at no point did I, like Brent's saying, at no point did I think, oh, well, Hillary Clinton actually won because she said she did. No, Hillary Clinton never said she won. Hillary Clinton just congratulated the person that won and then moved on. That's how it's supposed to, that's how it's supposed to work. Now they want to storm the Capitol again. Oh my God. It shows how nutty these people are.
Oh, Ray, there's a bunch of people on my door. I think I need to go.
Go figure out who's at your door.
I'm looking through the keyhole and all I see is people.
Uh-oh.
They heard what you said.
Yeah, let me take care of this. I'll call you later.
All right, bye, Mark. I wonder who's gone to go rile him up. Yeah, this whole thing. Finding out that there's they think there's another group coming to storm the Capitol. I mean, what is this?
I'm not crazy, right? I mean, this is nuts, right?
Yes, it is exactly
it's
nuts.
crazy. It's crazy. This shouldn't be happening again.
It shouldn't have happened the first time.
I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine people are going to storm the Capitol again. I just cannot imagine that would be happening. Yeah, and somehow QAnon's involved, Nick. Your boys at QAnon. Somehow they're involved in all this.
I got an idea on how to protect the Capitol.
Well,
Send them Sugar Bear.
Hey, folks.
There's
no need to storm the Capitol. Why don't you come back to my van and we'll watch some videos. Videos about love and children. Wait, what?
Dancing. And togetherness. Yeah.
Togetherness. Because I believe the children are our future. We got to teach them well and let them lead the way.
It's craziness. So the FBI, Department of Homeland Security, they've intercepted messaging between these militia groups where they were planning on some sort of uprising to attack the Capitol again. Oh my God. Aren't they in the middle of getting the next stimulus taken care of?
Yeah.
Trying to.
Stop delaying. Why do these dipshits decide to do this right when they're trying to do something to help all of us? I mean, for God's sakes.
I think you just used the word to sum it up.
Oh, well. Dipshits.
Yep.
Oh boy. A bunch of dumbasses. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked that this stuff keeps happening. So hopefully, now that it's getting out that we know, the United States government knows, and they're preparing with National Guard troops and everything, maybe it'll scare off whatever the hell.
Well, there's a different person in charge, so they're going to be more prepared than the person who just let it happen.
Considering the stuff that came out last night, it looked like the guy in charge told the Pentagon to not send over the National Guard on January 6th, which is weird. How very bizarre.
That's what happens when you're a loyalist.
Yeah. How bizarre. Very strange. Oh, well, I get my vaccine today, Nick.
Awesome. Congratulations.
So I'll be just like you.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Pretty soon we'll just use our bodies to get onto StreamYard.
Yeah.
It'll be a beautiful thing.
I'm not sure. I wonder who's at Marvin's house. I mean,
I'm now curious. We should have left.
Yeah.
It. Just put your phone down and just go answer the door.
Are they wearing white coats? What was going on?
Did they hear you peeing earlier like we did? Did you cause a noise disturbance?
By the way, I just love that guy. I don't know why. I do question why, but
I question why too.
I get such a kick out of the stupidity that he does. Oh well.
The stream of consciousness is it's too much.
I get it. And I like how he just can't keep attention. I like how Marvin can't keep attention whenever the subject goes off of
him.
Whenever the subject goes to anything other than what's going on in his life. He just can't listen to anything. Even if it's something as interesting as a Japanese guy
trying to go to space.
Wanting to go to space, yeah. Listen, I got to take a break, and then we don't have too much longer because I got to go work out today, and then I got to get my shot, so it's busy. But just hold on with us. We'll be back in just a second.
Make sure you check out the Morning Disaster app on iPhone and Android. You'll find the app in Google Play and the iPhone App Store. The app is brought to you by Recontex. It's time for you to get detail-oriented. They can clean your car inside and out, and consider this a tsunami warning. If you don't get a fresh coat of tsunami from Recontex, your car is going to look old and tired. Call 670-1132, 670-1132, and schedule your detail today. Recontex, 820 East Black Avenue, Springfield.
If you use business tech, chances are you have business tech questions.
It's after hours and my business network is down.
Call Rob.
Can cameras help me at work, and who can put them in?
Call Rob.
How much backup do I need for my business data?
Call Rob. Help, I'm stranded on a desert island. Okay, you need to call the Coast Guard. But for all of your business tech questions, call Rob. Rob Thomas at DTE Technologies. The audit is free and he will save you time and money. Call Rob at 408-0001.
When it comes to furniture, bedding, and flooring, if you turn to someone you don't know and trust, you could have a disaster on your hands. There's one place to go. Hendricks Home Furnishings. It's a short drive from Springfield, and they'll deliver to you. Either way, you'll find a kind of great service they provided since 1949. And you'll find top names like Lazy Boy, Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Congolium, Mohawk, and more. So come to Hendricks Home Furnishings, 217 North Springfield in Verdon.
Hey, TJ, are you unloading now, or what's going on?
Yes, I am.
So they're unloading your truck.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm waiting on.
What did you pick up and drop off anyway? What was it?
Dairy products this time.
Oh. So you're
Like
delivering
the milk.
food. and
Cottage
stuff.
cheese.
Yeah. Delivering
Yep,
food,
the
which
cheese or
is
not. Yeah.
when they decided to vaccinate truck drivers who carry food 2 months ago. I just wanted to point that out. That's all right. I'll be vaccinated today. So I'll join Nick. And then I'll join in our chat room. I know Kathy's been vaccinated.
Brent.
I know Brent, Marvin. Who else? What are the regulars have been vaccinated? I mean, I know, has listener Steve been vaccinated yet? Because he's 50 some odd years old, right? They should have gotten him taken care of. I can't believe Doran hasn't been vaccinated yet. Jason's been vaccinated.
Yep.
I mean, Doran's working with the public, cutting hair. You'd think that she would have gotten a vaccination, right? You'd think anyway. Oh, well. You think Nikki would have gotten one, right?
Well, she lives in the Jacksonville area, and that's all effed up
Right.
anyway. So
Maybe they're making that wait till last. Like, oh, we're going to contain it in COVIDville.
I know there
that's
are
where,
people.
that's
I
where
know
they're
there,
start herd immunity.
I know there were people from Jacksonville that were coming over to Springfield to get vaccinated. I do know that was happening. Oh well. Well, I got to wrap it up today so I can go work out and then get vaccinated and all that stuff. I want to thank everybody for listening. Tomorrow, subscriber show. We have a subscriber show tomorrow, which will start at 8:00. Now listen, we'll do the same thing. We're gonna run. The show will be for subscribers on YouTube and on Patreon, and then we'll run like the first 10 minutes for free on Facebook, and then we'll go over to just subscribers to catch, the last so long of it. So just to let you guys know, the show will start at 8:00 tomorrow. Subscriber show tomorrow and Saturday. All right. I want to thank you guys for listening and invite you to come back tomorrow and join us. And if you're not a subscriber and you want to be, go to Patreon, patreon.com/morning disaster. It's $5 a month. Sign up and you will not be disappointed. I can guarantee you that. All right. Let's take a break. Let's wrap it up and take an end to today's show and come back tomorrow. And let's hope that Nick gets to eat more of his Fruity Pebbles creamer.
I got one last cup out of it. Tomorrow will be the last one, unless I can find more.
You sound much happier when you have your Fruity Pebbles.
It's,
Coffee.
it's comforting.
If anybody stumbles across any, let's pick some up to let's pick some up for Nick. If anybody wants to get any,
Oh, you don't have to
let
do
me
that.
know.
That's okay. It's all good.
By the way, Kathy says her daughter lives in Missouri, and she's trying to come over to Illinois to get a vaccination.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
If your daughter can be here, I'll let her. I'll let her jump the line, go in front of me. Yeah, that hot
Sounds like
daughter.
there might be a motive to that.
Yeah, that hot daughter of yours, Kathy. I'll let her jump the line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Of course, Nick would be involved in that motive.
I think that's more creepy than what Sugar Bear says.
Yeah.
To be honest, really.
Might have to do a little something for me, but make sure she's vaccinated. I'll make sure she's inoculated. Inoculated. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay. Sugar Bear and Vic are now at a tie.
Yeah. Sure.
I think I'm out.
I'll give her some antibodies if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. She's hacked.
She's gonna get vaccinated.
Yeah. I'll
Vaccinated.
skip my shot and give it to her. She give a little something. She give a little something to me. Yeah. Jump the line, baby. I mean, they're letting apes get that. They're literally vaccinating apes now.
Before Texas,
Yes.
Missouri, and Florida.
Yeah, they're vaccinating apes. Oh well. Yeah. I'll give her a good inoctulation. Yeah.
God.
All right, let's wrap it up. We'll be back tomorrow. You guys have a great rest of your Thursday. So long. Take care, everybody.